The amber or the orange, Bajita orange, but it's amber, you're very right. You find people, when the amber is, that's when he's is adding more what?
Acceleration.
The amber, let's go back to the red. Red means stop.
Yes.
And I found it. Please allow me bring this in, Katini, so you can highlight as well. There is the red which is just round, the light, and then there is the red which is arrow. And so is the case with green. There is green which is green round, and then there is a green arrow.
Either the arrow which is showing, yes. They are all green and red and amber in all its sense. Whether there is an arrow, it brings that color. Then, of course, we have the digital traffic lights. We have them, I think, on Entebbe Road. Chigo around that area.
Impala.
Yes. But they also show that they show that the same colors.
Yeah.
The amber, when the green color comes out, green tells you that go. Let's say that, especially now, we have the moderator technology. You know how it works? The moderator technology, you've noticed that in Kampala, there is, before reaching the traffic lights, there's another kameto on top.
Yes.
Did you? Now that kameto senses the volume of traffic. If this side, the volume is much, the moderator technology is going to give you more minutes. Huh? It's going to give you more minutes of green. Then when the amber or the yellow comes, it is telling you that we are about to stop. Indeed, it is very okay for you to stop. Then we have seen the KCC and Ministry of Works putting that yellow box. Chira Road traffic lights. You are seeing the red, even I think here, down here at the fairway at Ginger Road, the yellow. That place, do not enter there. That yellow box, do not now. I want to report to Ugandans, and I want to give you a very good, good information, and that I believe it's going to work. You remember when the EPS Auto came active?
Yes.
As traffic police, we registered a decrease in crashes by 50%.
Wow.
In that 1-2 weeks. Decrease
That's really nice.
by 50%. So when I tell you that where there is a will, there is a way. When I tell you that it is very possible to reduce these deaths from more than 5,000 people that are dying, even a quarter, when there is a will to fight, it is very possible. We have seen it in other countries. For goodness sake, even in our neighborhood here in Rwanda, when you look at their crash statistics, I was reading it the last 6 years. For them, their graph is going down. Our graph is going up. When we had the EPS Auto, the traffic lights came to light. They were working, nobody, even in the middle of the night, if there is a red, nobody would bypass. And I am very optimistic that anytime it is coming, which is, when it comes, let us welcome it. I have given you the data of how many people are dying. We need to work together to reduce this. KCCA, jointly with the JICA, the Japanese government,
Yes.
have put a multi-billion facility, the Traffic Control Center at KCCA there. You remember when they were introducing it, I came here and I told people that you will see less of the traffic officers at junctions.
That's right.
You will ask me right now, like, Bruce, you told us that traffic officers were going to be less, but they are still there. Why?
Actually, why?
When we have a multi-billion issue that is supposed to solve the traffic problems, one, I've told you that they are intelligent traffic lights,
Yes.
that it will sense that vehicles from Murago coming to Fairway are many. Vehicles from Kampala, they are few. Prioritize Murago without a person with a whistle. Now, where is the problem? The problem is the indiscipline of border borders. You understand?
Yes.
A red light has come. The moderator technology has given this side of Acacia to come up. But the person from Murago, traffic lights,
It's connected.
is connecting.
Garden City.
Yes.
There is a clear box. Do not enter that box. A trailer is going to come. It wants to move. Somebody is in that yellow box. This is the meaning the trailer is going to stop.
Yeah.
Remember, the timer has already given the minutes. But there is interference from other road users. A border has interfered with the traffic flow. At Murago traffic lights, the same thing.
Yeah.
You are receiving vehicles from City Mortuary, but the ones who are from Chira Road, the motorcyclists will come. So the time that we shall have given this side to move is interfered with. And that is forcing a traffic officer.
To come in.
Yes.
However, I told you that there is a good thing in a future, which is not very far. You know, when the government came up and said that Abatembe are not going to be allowed on the road,
Yes.
people said it is not possible. Politics entered. But I think we have reached a time when people want order in the city. People want Kampala city to be like any other city. Can't you remember that time? I was like, how, when you want to jog around, can you easily jog around your building?
No.
Don't you see that we have a problem? Obesity has come in. But people are not sure whether their lives are, they are not safe. They fear to run on the road, but we want to reach that time when a mother and a husband and their children can walk freely and exercise. Then another thing, the careless pedestrians, we talked about them in the area. At these traffic lights, we also sense that there are pedestrians who want to cross. They give a green light for that kind of human being, the green man standing. Pedestrians, please cross at the zebra crossing. But sometimes you'll find a border person there at the zebra crossing. But we arrest them and we keep on arresting. When it is red, that's when a pedestrian sometimes is also thinking about crossing.
And others cross when it is bleeping green.
And we honestly are registering more accidents there. But some of these accidents are created by ourselves. Indeed, like I said, 85% are human error. That That means they can be avoided. At these junctions, where, because these junctions should have reduced, especially junctions that have this technology, these traffic lights. With discipline, we are not supposed to register any accident at those junctions, because they are providing for each and every road user. They are giving you time for the motorists to move. They are telling a pedestrian, please, you can cross. They are warning you not to move. But unfortunately, the indiscipline. I think even the regulation, we need, as a country, we need to capture the issue of a careless pedestrian. A careless pedestrian. Even a careless passenger. I don't think we have it in the law. If the motorcycle is supposed to carry one person, and a rider opts to carry 3 people, and I get the rider, I punish him for period riding, I give him a ticket of 100,000. How about the passenger?
Still good on too.
So going forward, we need to think about something like that. How about the passenger? Then another thing, sometimes the punishment, when you like a child, when you keep on beating your child every time, sometimes they are immune even to punishment.
Okay, yeah.
If we start paying back the disciplined ones, for example, can't you have driven your vehicle for 5 years? You have never gotten any ticket. If renewal of a permit for 5 years is 300,000, but in these 5 years, this driver has never committed any traffic offense, let him pay 150,000. You get me? Everybody will want
To do the right
to
thing.
cut that cost. And eventually, you will see sanity on the road. Enforcement can be two-way. Yes, you're punishing, but you should also reward
Yes.
the people who are doing good. So basically, there are 4 things. There are 4 E's that need to work together for us to reduce these crashes. E number 1 is what I'm doing here, education. You do it, and education should not wait for police to come and educate its people. Education should start from home. As a parent, at the age of 3 years, a child should be taught how to cross the road. It is our responsibility. You go to schools. Now that we have learned that the people that are dying on the road are more than the people that we are almost, indeed malaria is the one that beats the people who are, yes? But I think we are number 3, around 3 or 2. We are in the big 5 killers. Now that we have learned that road accidents are this dangerous, from kindergarten, Ministry of Education, can it establish mandatory road safety education from as the age of nursery to the university level? Because road safety, the things of road safety don't get tired. You cannot say that I know everything about the road. We need to keep on reminding each other. We need to keep on learning and relearning and unlearning. up to the university level. The people in the clergy, spiritual leaders. Uganda is it's basically all of us are prayerful. Every Sunday, every Friday, people are in the mosque. On Saturday, people are in churches, the Adventists. What do the leaders in the churches tell their people? Can we talk, can we educate our people and tell them exactly and give them these numbers? How people are dying and tell them that the road is not a joke. We need to clean it as a country, as a people. Number 2 is enforcement. That is where I fall. Education, community policing, whatever I'm doing without enforcement is a mere form of entertainment. It's as if I'm doing katemba. Enforcement to get results, it needs consistency. Consistency. If we are complaining, like you said, traffic officers are getting bribes and they are letting go of the bad drivers, why don't we use technology? Huh? You are overspeeding. Get your ticket. You want to be a traffic officer?
Yes.
Get your ticket automatically. You are changing lanes when you are not supposed to. Because if you're coming, you're supposed to take this route. Why should you be, instead of being in the outer lane, you are inside in the inner lane. You want to change. You are distracting traffic. Kamata yako. You are in the rain. Instead of being in the rain, you are on kataka. Get your ticket. Technology. Whom will you complain to? No one. So can we encourage? Because these things are there. These things are there, but sometimes in enforcement is being limited by politics. I have to be very open.
Yeah.
Can we be serious on enforcement? Then on enforcement also, we should think about who is supposed to be on the road. Because we have had issues. One time when I was still in the East, working in the East, I saw it with my eyes. A young man who sold his Vicado. After selling his Vicado, he got a brand new motorcycle. And that very day, he went on the road. 2 days later, he was killed on the road. You understand what I'm trying to say? Can we be more strict on who comes on the road? Now, we've seen KCCA and government encouraging mass transport. Mass transport vis-a-vis everyone driving his own vehicle. Mass transport will move very well if the vehicles that are there are in good mechanical condition. If you are staying in Ntinda, you're coming to the town. I don't know whether you've seen these the new buses.
Yeah.
You've seen the prices from Ntinda to Kampala. How much? 800 shillings. Aha. Now the costs are okay.
Yes, very.
We talked about the trains, mass transport that are safe. Because also, if we are not strict on the mass transport, especially on the drivers, we have said mandatory testing of vehicles or under enforcement. Huh? The vehicle is in a good condition. Now, what do we do for the driver? For the driver to get the license, we must be more strict. Can we say, for example, people who drive these buses, can we test them at least twice, the drivers themselves, in a year? Come back briefly, the inspector of vehicles, and let's use technology. Let's avoid, because when we use the human being, again,
Yes.
yes, we can enter, they call them what? I've seen these vehicles, I don't know how, I've forgotten how they call them. It's like a vehicle but stationary, using technology. Eh? The computer, you will stand there, they put the road there, you are seated in one room, okay? Eh? And you pass the exam. In the corner, how do you have met a pedestrian? How you are supposed to be driving? How you've seen the road signage of 30 kilometers per hour? Are you respecting it? The computer says, he has respected. Tick, tick, tick. When the person passes, Ministry of Works gives him a stamp. Huh? Are you seeing how we are creating a safer
A lot. So,
enforcement?
Yes.
E number 3.
E number 3,
Yes.
engineering. Engineering. We have understood that 1,776 pedestrians died in 2025. Let's ask ourselves, how many pedestrian crossing zebra points are there on our road? How many pedestrian walkthroughs are safer? We are very sure that this pedestrian walkway, there are no people who are selling nyanya on that pedestrian walkway. We are not finding a border stage on a pedestrian walkway. Another thing, the road marking. You know, we have to learn from what is happening in our neighbors. If the paint that we are using, this white paint that we are putting there, in 1 month, 2 months, it is faded. Aren't there some painting that glow, especially at night? Can somebody go in those countries where they have secured that paint? And we see. Really, I don't think it is more expensive than the lives that we are losing. Engineering, the potholes. You know, we are registering accidents because of the potholes, the bad roads. Can we fix that? Engineering, the signages. Because you and I know that when we are in a driving school, the road speaks for its own self.
That's right.
You will see a dotted line, it will tell you that yes, you can overtake. 2 bolded lines or 1 single bold line, it tells you do not overtake. But if they are not there, or they are worn out and not replaced, isn't it a problem? Us. That means we need to organize the engineering bit. If these people of scrap are stealing our signposts, as a count, what do we do? Can we bring plastic? But even the people of plastic might steal it. You mean there is no any other material that we can use to make sure that we communicate to Ugandans? You understand? We need to think outside the box. The last E, emergency response. Now that we have done the 3 E's, an accident, even in the first world countries, in 2024, I read the report in Norway, the whole year, I think they registered 100 deaths. The whole year, but that is what we register in a week. Eh?
Yes.
But even in the developed countries, we are saying that it is possible for an accident to happen. But now that it has happened, emergency response comes in. We have what they call the golden hour rule. The golden hour rule tells us that now Afande Bruce has gotten an accident on a motorcycle at Waise. Within that 1 hour, an ambulance should have reached there. Within 1 hour, picked him, and a doctor touches him. I want to thank the Ministry of Health, where whether private or government hospital, when I take there a victim of an accident, you must touch the accident. Do you know what that means? It means, yes, you have broken legs, but you might not die. With or without money. But now,
The victim is attended to.
do we have fast responders? Because mostly we know where these accidents happen. On northern bypass, at these roundabouts, almost all of them, they are black spots. When you read the KCCA traffic report, even our traffic report is very clear. We know where these crashes are. Have we, as a nation, trained the first responders? If the first responder is there, now, you and I know, yes, we have the ambulances, but they are not enough. What we respond here with are our UPs. Huh? When I get you, yes, I try to do the first aid, and I put you on my UP. Unfortunately, when I hit the hump, the bone which was straight, it will again do this. By the time you reach Marago, you find sometimes even the vehicle that I have used has caused more what? Emergency response. If we tackle those 4 things, I am very sure that we shall have solved the road safety problem, and our roads will be safe for each and everyone.